So, you guys might not know who this is, but Aces fans do. This is Kirsten Bell. This is a player for the Las Vegas Aces who averages about 2 points a game and doesn't ever play. And if you're wondering why Aces fans know her all too well, for some reason, the Las Vegas Aces a year ago took up or picked up her fourth-year option, which means she has guaranteed money. Yes, she has guaranteed money from the Las Vegas Aces. So, it's her fourth year in the league. She had a year where she averaged 1.3 points per game, and then she averaged 3.7 in her second season, so they picked up her fourth-year option. Not only that, though, she averaged 1 point per game in the playoffs that season, but again, 1 point per game is 1 point per game. However, with her contract on the books for the Aces, they can't bring in their rookies. Deja Kelly will not make this team because they have 2 spots for Liz Kitley, Aaliyah Nye, and Deja Kelly. Between the 3 of them, they got 2 spots. Kirsten Bell played in 6 games last year. Is taking up a spot on the roster no matter what. And she does not care. I just saw this on TikTok a couple of days ago. And you know what? I gotta respect it. I've gotta respect it. I gotta respect it being like, you know what? It's guaranteed money. There's nothing you can do about it. Let's take a look at this TikTok clip.
They said they're going to law school to look at your contract. Go ahead. Go ahead. Have fun. Ain't shit you can do about it. So have a blast. Have a ball, actually. Throw a party. Fuck. I don't know. Cook out. Shit. Grill some hot dogs, some sausages. Shit. Hamburgers. Have a ball. Cinco de Mayo was just like 2 days ago. Celebrate again. I don't give a damn.
But yeah. She does not care. And I will say this, fair enough. Fair enough. But if this was a player, and this is one of the problems with salary cap, if this was a player on a team that I was a fan of, I would hate her too. Like, I would. I mean that, like, I probably would as well. And obviously, look, she didn't give herself the contract. She didn't give herself the contract. She didn't draft herself by the Aces. And she wasn't bad in 2023. She was not. But, like, it has kind of ruined any and all flexibility that the Las Vegas Aces have had. Or not have for the next year. And it's definitely not being a good signing or, like, contract to give out. It really has not been a good contract. Either way, though, sure, look, if you're an Aces fan, you can't stand her. And I mean that if I was an Aces fan, I would not hate her personally, but just as a player, be just praying for the day that she's off the team. Because fair enough. Like, that's all I gotta say is fair enough. It's it is genuinely genuinely a mad L situation. And also, I would say this, like, she's obviously probably upset by that. She could have been upset by it, but I mean, you would hope a player would just use it as something like that as motivation. It seems like it's not the case. But she's a nothing player taking the salary cap. It would be like Katie Lou Samuelson if she started going on IG Live and people were like, "Oh, your contract is why the FIFA had to cut Brie Hall," and if she just goes, "Nothing you can do about it. Nothing you can do about it." Which, yeah, it is a weird one. And in preseason this year, of the Aces, they've played 2 games, and she's averaging 0 points per game in preseason. She's played a couple of minutes in games, and she's has not scored yet in preseason. And it seems to be regressing because, in fairness, like, Kirsten Bell, like, it's not like she went to a good situation where she was ever going to play. Not like she went to a situation where she was ever going to play for the Aces. She was never going to play for them. So I don't mind people, like, obviously questioning her lack of production, but I mean, there's been no production at all. And I wonder what is going to happen. I do wonder what's going to happen, because it's not like, if I'm not mistaken, the last team that she played for, it appears, was a team in Rwanda in the offseason. Or did Kirsten Bell, did she play in... when did she play? Did she play in AU this year? So yeah, she was playing in Rwanda for a while. And like, that just kind of shows the level. Just kind of shows the level. Like, I assume the money was okay. But yeah, she played in the Rwandan league, or in the African Basketball League, and averaged like 15 a game. So yeah, it's just not been a great couple of years for her, and it'll be interesting to see. I assume she'll be out of W next year, and it's time to work on building a career back up. Working on building a career back up, because that is the only that's the only thing that you can do. The only thing you can do realistically is try to work your way back up, especially when you're in a position that she's in, where fans of her team hate her. Rival fans probably love her because all she's done is screwed over the Aces salary cap. Not allowing their rival teams to get any players. You better believe rival fans are going to be big fans of that one. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. What do you guys think in the comment section below? Are you guys Aces fans that are not big fans? Or are you guys fans who don't like the Aces that are huge fans of her for the reason of, you know, she's screwing over the Aces salary cap and not our team's salary cap? And it is weird. It's still weird they picked up that 4th-year option, and I assume they picked it up because they knew they weren't going to have a first-round pick, and were like, you know what, she's a former first-round pick. But, yeah, it still does not make any sense. Based on the production, it made no sense at the time, and it makes even less sense right now. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And we're going to be back to normal Fever content soon. Actually, no, I'm joking. I will be covering her Hoop Stats top 25 players, or top 25 to 50, and they have a player ranked 40 who I believe is top 15 player in the league, which is kind of crazy. But anyway, I'll see you guys.